Meanwhile, the Ohio primary may still be just under a month away, but the first votes have already been cast.
Early voting that started today at the boards of elections across the state. And News Channel 5's John Kosick joins us. And John, they're expecting another strong early vote.
Yeah, guys, in 2012, roughly 40% of the voters who voted in that year's presidential primary here in Cuyahoga County did so before the polls even opened. An early voting process that in this year's primary began today. Early voting in a general presidential election can look like this, with all kinds of activity because of the importance of Ohio. But this year in the primary, with 23 states still voting ahead of us, not so much. Nevertheless, election officials are happy with day one.
We have a steady flow coming in today, and as you know, it's also the opening of absentee, where we're sending out 30,000 ballots today.
A number they expect to reach over 100,000. John here, one of the first to vote in person. Early exit poll?
I voted for Hillary.
His decision and those of these voters comes before the inundation of commercials and mailers. The political ads now running are mostly for Senate and local candidates. Some like it that way.
I don't think it makes a difference, no.
Another thing to keep in mind on the Republican side is Ohio is a winner-take-all state, which Donald Trump has been telling audiences he will take.
We're going to win Ohio. They did a poll. I like John Kasich very much, but the problem is they did a poll in Ohio, and I'm beating him by a lot, and he's the existing, he's the serving governor.
The last statewide poll of Ohio does indeed show Trump leading Kasich 23 to 13%, but that poll, as you can see, was taken nearly 5 months ago. Nevertheless, if Ohio comes down to a race between two candidates like Trump and Kasich, there are no delegates for second or third place. So candidates may then focus on other states where they feel they have a shot. Now, I spoke to the folks at New Day for America, the Kasich Super PAC. They say they're going to have phone banks up and running around the state to go after their voters starting this weekend. But they also say one of the other reasons you probably are not seeing as many television ads is because when people apply for one of those absentee ballots, the vote by mail, they know who they are, so they're able to target them directly either by mail or by phone. Incidentally, we had 101 people vote here in person at the Cuyahoga County Board of Elections today. At the BOE, John Kosick, News Channel 5.